There's Callie. Hello, everyone. I think we are live. We are about to talk about Portia's Family Matters. I've been calling it Family Reunion. I have no idea why, and nobody corrected me last week,
I
but I
just thought it was
realized
funny.
I was wrong. So we're going to talk about episode 4. Are they on episode 4 already? 3 or 4? It's my Tik, Callie, and Joy. We have a few people who are supposed to join us. I'm gonna put the StreamYard on here so they can see it, and let me share it, and then we will talk about it in the groups. I don't think we have an intro for this one, so we won't play one. Let's see. Oh, I hear myself. I'm cute on that one. Let me share us. We got people watching. So okay, how are we gonna start this? Let me see. Did
What you
it
looking at?
start with, I can see the number. Did it
Oh,
start
okay.
with them the robe thing, right? What do y'all think about, why would you want to keep somebody's robe? Let's start
Get
it with,
emotionally attached to them.
what do y'all think about the show on a scale of 1 to 10? Let's do that
Well, Dennis and Miss Gina are, they're my favorites at this point.
one. Okay.
The show is okay. I just don't. God, I don't really know how to explain it. To me, Portia is trying to make a point that she's the head of householders. I don't know. She seems very agitated and upset. Here we are in the middle of a meditation session. We're supposed to talk about things we want to get rid of in our life, be a little bit positive. And
Mm-hmm.
what did she say? I don't feel nothing. And so, that's what she said in one of them. And then the second one, well, I don't know why y'all talking about robes. I mean, she's just not. She's only pulling out the negative. And then she talks so much about that robe as if it was Dennis's idea. The only reason he's here is to try and get a rover. It's just weird. She wants to focus on the negative, even though this is supposed to be something that's bringing the family closer. To me, it's doing absolutely the opposite. The opposite. So, you
Oh,
know,
that was good, Callie. What you think, Joy?
I like the show. I kind of agree that I think this situation is going to be worse at the end. I love the fact that Portia wants a smooth co-parenting situation for her baby.
Mm-hmm.
But I think she wants the Will Smith Sharice uh, uh, Jada Pickett situation that I think it took them years to form. And I don't think that we kind of saw, and I don't know if they're the model couple, but when I think about co-parenting in Hollywood, that's the first one that pops up in my head.
Right.
And it is pretty awesome. I just can't get over the fact that his ex-wife made her daughter's birthday cake.
Yeah. They
And while
really
I
do
did
like
hear
each other.
she's a good baker and all that, but that's a really big deal. Like they really do sincerely get along. But I listened to Jada Pickett's mom talk about like the first Christmas that it was important that he had her there and how confused she was and they didn't like it and the people around didn't like it. And I think that a lot of times we want to jump to the good part
Right.
and we really don't want to do the work to get there because we've just only seen the good part.
So with Will, I mean, like Will, if he bought Jada something, like what Wanda was saying,
Mm-hmm.
he bought her something.
Yeah,
Like if Jada got a car, she got a car. I
yeah.
mean, maybe
He
Dennis.
took care of her. He had
Yeah,
her son. He had his son, and he took
right.
care of him. I
So Sandy,
respect
what I
that.
was doing was asking, what do you think about the show? Do you like Portia's show or not? I mean, how you feeling about it?
Oh, I like the show. Definitely like the show. I think that Portia is unreasonable. I mean, she's supposed to be so in love with Simon. Why she holding on to his robe? Okay, for what
right.
reason? And then now she's really feeling it because now the girl showed up or at the resort and she's about to have a stroke. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
now if she's so in love with her man, why is she concerned about her ex? That's
Preach.
because that's because she still loves Dennis. I don't care what
And
you
she's
say.
kind of not hiding it. Like in
Mm.
one of her confessionals, a producer asked her if he brings a date,
Oh,
would you um opened her with open arms, whatever. She said, "I'm not mature enough to handle that."
What?
Why wouldn't you be?
That's what
Like
she
that came out of her mouth. She's
Mhm.
not really hiding it. I kind of feel bad for Simon
Right.
because
Oh, I
Simon
like
is
Simon.
a man of reason. He's not he sits back for a long time, but when he talks with wisdom.
Gotcha.
He doesn't talk
Absolutely.
with
But
silly.
trust and believe, he said to her, in essence, and get it done. Give him back all his stuff.
Right.
And all of that stuff went away because she acquiesced right from the top. Okay.
You know he has it. You know she
No,
has
he
it.
has not. I was about to show a
Yeah,
tweet.
he
Dennis
posted
said
on.
that he has not
He
got his
still
stuff
hasn't
yet.
gotten his stuff.
He posted that?
Yeah,
He
I posted
posted
it
it
yesterday. Let
yesterday.
me see if I can find it.
He posted it
posted it.
yesterday. Dennis
He
said he
said-
has not received his items.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
wow.
said he said she don't listen to you either.
Well, you know
Yeah.
what? She gonna mess her own self up because she's sending a message to Simon. And Simon, I respect him because he doesn't play. Okay.
Yeah, he's
So
pretty
she is,
straightforward.
her hand, she can tip her hand if she wants to.
Hold on, yeah. All right. I didn't mean to play that. I hope we don't get.
I mean, he does seem to be pretty straightforward, but it doesn't seem to be working. Because especially
wow.
knowing now that Porsha still has the robe.
Portia's gonna blow a good man. Okay.
So
So he has a legitimate. I can only imagine you move in with your man, or they not even move together.
No.
You with somebody,
I
and
didn't mean to
you
play
know,
that.
and you have to tell him to pack up his wife's essentially pajamas or undergarments. You know what I'm saying? A
Yep.
robe is a house clothes.
And what did Dennis say? He was not surprised to hear that
Yeah.
Simon had movers on call.
right now, Trinity.
And if she don't get careful, she's gonna be
Why
running
don't you
right
watch the
into
show,
it.
Trinity? I want to know why some people aren't watching it. Do you like Porsha or not? So here's the post where he said she don't listen to you either. The robe is gone. I don't have it. I want my stuff. I still ain't got my stuff. So
Well, Lauren and Lonnie were the ones that had the robe. So remember?
but when she got mad, I think they didn't give it to him.
But
Well-
but her sister and her
Her
cousin,
sister, the guy had it because he was mad that he was carrying it. He's the one that told Porsha, like, why they got me carrying Dennis's robe?
Mhm.
That is crazy. Now, who is this guy?
That's one of her assistants. She had
that
she
was
had-
her assistant
And
slash
Lauren's best
boyfriend,
friend.
Okay,
Whose assistant is it? Lauren's or Portia's?
Lawrence.
Porsha.
Lawrence.
The dark guy.
Are we talking about Dom? Yeah,
Yes, yes.
that's
The
Lauren's
dark
best
guy
friend. It's Portia's assistant, but Lauren's best friend.
Okay.
Right. That's what I thought. Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Okay,
that's what I'm
I
saying.
don't know
that's
these
Porsha.
people. Let me
Yeah.
pull up their picture so we can kind of figure out who everybody is.
But wait a minute though, because Grandma called them out, didn't she? Grandma said,
Yes.
"We ain't family."
That's her aunt.
Who are you?
Yeah, and that's her dad's sister. Because she ain't no joke. Sitting up there looking like, I ain't going to even tell you.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Aunt,
Liz.
yeah, Aunt Liz.
Picture.
Aunt Liz.
So
yeah.
okay, so Aunt Liz is whose family?
That's her father's sister.
Yeah.
Okay.
Father's side, okay.
That's
And
Hosea
then Londi is
Williams'
too
father.
on the father's side,
Yeah,
right?
Londi is
Correct.
on the father's side.
And so is
That's right next to
Lauren.
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 But
and
it's
Portia.
interesting that Liz said, I don't know none of these people.
Right.
Yeah.
Liz ain't no joke.
She wasn't playing. This ain't
But
family.
I
Who
know
are
why
you?
she does it. Looking at that picture, I know why she does it. That's because Diane, she probably doesn't really have a rapport with Diane. Diane
They're
and
getting a
Darlene
rapport.
are best friends. And Darlene is Storm's mother.
Okay.
And I know why she said that.
Now who
All
is the
of them
lady
are-
by Storm?
That's Grandma. That's Portia's grandmother.
No, that's Lauren's mother. Oh,
No,
that
that's
could
not.
be
That's
Portia's
a-
grandmother.
That's Portia's grandmother.
Yeah, I think that's Portia's grandma because she too.
But Lauren's mother is there too.
Mhm.
Is she?
Yeah, she's there. They haven't shown her yet. But
Okay.
she's there. But it could be a situation that she has the baby because PJ is there this whole time.
Yeah, I
You
want
don't
to show
even-
that.
They don't even show her there.
Do I want to talk about that later? The
Yeah, we can.
Okay, we'll talk
Did
about
you
that
see
later.
the picture that she posted of
Yeah.
her there with her? Okay.
Yeah. So so Portia stood up fast when Lauren was saying, well, it was your idea for Dennis to come. Did y'all see that? Like, she didn't want Simon to know that it was her idea, or was he not supposed to know? Or why did she stand up and was like, we're not gonna talk about that right now?
Yeah, I think Lauren is pissed. I know why she's mad at Lauren.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
When I
Lawrence
little bitty,
took the robe.
morning,
Lord, she was engineered the robe going out of her house.
yeah, the more and more I'm watching it, I know why she's mad at her.
Why?
Because it's not that. First of all, Lauren is making interesting TV. It's kind of cuckoo, but it's interesting TV. She's making this.
Joy, stop!
I got you.
She's so
Love me
serious
some
about
Joy.
this meditation. Girl, you be like, I'm her grandma. And I almost want to revert back to Christianity the way she was talking. I don't like spirits and stuff in the graveyards and stuff. I was with her. I almost wanted to pour shade into my point. My daughters and them are in the rocks and stuff, but I ain't jumping in no graveyard. They don't even do that.
They jump in the graveyard.
That's not even stuff we would do.
No,
wait a minute. I thought you was talking about why Portia's mad at Lauren. What I missed?
I was. How did I skip all the way?
I have no idea.
I don't know, but I was loving it. I'm sorry.
I was just saying, I know why she's mad. Lauren is doing little things that's making it interesting for us to watch, but it's kind of counter to what Porsha would want. So bringing the robe, feeling like, not having control over things. Because that's what she's really ticked off. She had Lauren tried to control the situation by putting Dennis in this room. Dennis to switch. Now he probably all but threatened to leave or be switched. Now he's bringing a date. There's things that are just out of her control, and she's kind of unfairly blaming Lauren. But if you're watching, she takes control of every episode. Portia's sitting in the cut somewhere.
Well, she's taking control because she's the one that planned the trips. She's planned the trip. She's planned the trip. So I think she's trying to take control of the trip. She planned it. We know now that she did it for Porsha, but she planned it. Now she's getting into the whole yoga thing, and she brought the spiritual leader with her.
Yeah.
So yeah, she is in a leadership role in this.
I know,
last
but
2 episodes.
And when you're in a leadership role, if you're the person that's participant or part of the situation, when things are going wrong, you tend to blame that person, and that's why she's blaming her. So although there are some things that she had no control over, there are a couple of things that she has.
The underlying
she definitely had control over getting that robe. That was all Lauren.
But why would she be mad about that, though?
Again,
I'm not saying that it's right. I'm just telling you, I'm just coming from a Porsha perspective. I ain't saying it's right. It's crazy.
I got you.
If you ain't with nobody no more, you pack up their crap and leave. It's an $800 robe. I'm sure
how
she
does
got
Simon feel?
Buying no $800 robe.
Right.
She got Versace loungewear. I've seen it.
Yes.
Karen got the same robe, only without the V. I mean, we've all seen it.
You better leave Karen alone.
Giselle had a Versace. She had,
but Karen say Ashi, not Versace.
Karen says Ashi in Indy. Ashi in Indy. Okay.
In Indy, honey. Ashi in Indy. Okay. So what is going on with? Go ahead. Who's gonna say something?
Porsha didn't even show up for the yoga exercise. She was so upset. The fact that Dennis brought this girl, she was out of pocket all the way. Okay,
she was. I'm not liking her right
even
now.
Dennis showed up.
What? Why didn't she show up,
y'all? His eyes, but it was 6 o'clock in the morning too, on vacation. I would have been livid if she wasn't there.
Why didn't she come? What was her reason?
She was being Porsha. This is Portia's world. And we're just squirrels out there trying to get a nut.
It was only like the aunt, Dennis, Lauren, Lonnie, and
the coach. And the coach said that, and that's when she dropped it on there that she wouldn't be there for the rest of the journey, that she was leaving.
Oh, the white lady.
Yes. Uh-huh.
Who is the
And
lady with
she's
the?
like,
Hold
she
on,
in
let me look
black.
at the picture.
Her aunt was saying she in black. What did she say? She in
What was
black
her
ladies.
aunt's name? She said, I
She
wrote
in
it
black
down, y'all.
ladies land.
She
What
said
was she saying?
said she's lost in black folk land.
Yeah.
She is at home telling the family this some weird situation.
That
I
was
was, she had me
crazy.
cracking up.
So why was Storm's mama? What's her mama name? What's Storm's mama name? We don't know.
Yeah, she's on there somewhere. What's her name, y'all?
Is it on this
Darlene.
thing?
Darlene. Yeah,
Darlene.
she's
Okay.
Darlene.
So Storm's mama starts to crying. Is that who mama started to crying?
Well, I
Yes.
don't know.
Okay.
Yes,
Is-
yes,
Can we
yes.
call that
What is
crying?
going on with her?
That was so funny.
Sister girl has issues, okay?
Yes,
And
so
poor
Serious
little
issues,
Storm.
okay? And
I
Storm
see why
wasn't
there's
feeling her
some tension
either,
there.
okay?
huh?
Storm
missing
wasn't
something.
feeling her mother either.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
It
Kelly,
was
what was you
funny.
saying?
I mean, I don't even know what I was saying. Why did she scream like that though? I just
She got the Holy Ghost. That's all
Is
I
that
can
what
tell you.
or a
happened?
mermaid
because
I
her
don't know.
daughter
That didn't
hugged her.
seem. But she hadn't even touched her yet before she was up 6 feet off the ground.
That's true. It was
Ah!
hilarious. I was
Was
laughing.
she crying about her feet?
And then did y'all see
Yes,
little
did
Hoover?
you see it? Oh God,
What?
that was
Okay,
yes.
that's
Oh my
what in
God.
the
that
world. So
was
she said she had
so
Hulk
funny.
I
and
can't.
Flintstone feet. But what?
No, she was
Yeah,
crying, saying talking about how she appreciates the trip, and I'm thinking she finna go into something deep. And then she was
Mm-mm.
like, "And my feet ain't never looked this good my whole life."
She
Wait a
went
minute,
right to the feet.
Dennis said I had to look.
They don't look that bad to me.
Said they look pretty normal to me. It was so funny. Oh,
I
it was
mean,
so
did they have some
funny.
Laugh
special
till I
herbs or
cried.
something? I mean, because something was wrong. She went way left.
I was
Yes.
confused,
I was
y'all.
like,
But all I can say is this is Diane's best friend, by the way. And all I kept saying is say what you want, baby. They trying to get a part two. I
They
am not
are.
mad at
that's
them.
Diane's sister.
I
I think Storm and what's her name trying to get a show.
think they say cousin.
Darlene and
'cause
Diane,
she-
those are sisters.
Yeah, that's Storm's mama.
Mhm.
Right?
I know. I thought that I didn't understand. I thought that she said that's her mom's best friend who always has an opinion, but I think they refer to one another as cousins.
So Storm ain't really her cousin then.
No, Darlene is her mom's best friend. Remember,
No.
Y'all need to
yeah,
look
she
it up.
said my
Storm
mom's
is,
best who always has opinions, but they do look alike. So maybe
They
I mean,
look
they do
alike.
look alike. I
They
mean, that's
do.
what I'm kind of
That's her
thinking.
daughter. And
I
she's
don't
always
know, y'all. Y'all need to find that out. Okay,
she's
so
always crying that her daughter doesn't want anything to do with her and stuff like that. So that's why she came on the retreat to try to restore their or enhance the
I might have to start
relationship.
watching because y'all, I'm getting bits and pieces. So
Mhm.
she said Simon. Okay, so then let's look. Flintstone thing doesn't know why she's there. So this is the gray hair lady. What's her name? Gina. She said she
No.
don't know none of these
Gina
people.
is
at the table.
Dennis's mom. Liz
Gina
is the
is-
gray hair.
Gina
Who's
is
the
the
gray
aunt.
lady?
That's
Liz.
the aunt.
Who's the great? What's her name? Whatever
Liz.
auntie name is. Della Reese. We gonna call her Della Reese too.
Oh, okay.
She is hilarious. So did she?
She had me cracking up.
She said, "I don't know none of these people. Why are we here? Did anybody ever answer her? Because that wasn't in the clip I watched."
Porsha tried to.
Dennis was just, you know, every time she said something, Dennis was like,
Ugh.
Yes.
testifying to her. I'm like, that dude is, why didn't they let that part of Dennis stick
That
out?
Dennis is really
Dennis
the
is
show.
hilarious.
He's
But
really good.
he stepped out of pocket one time when he got up and cursed at Storm and walked away. So
So
I
I didn't
kind of
see that part.
I hated that he did that, but you know, it was deserving.
Well,
also.
she used to work for him, and he said that he had to fire her several times because of her attitude and everything.
Mhm.
You know?
He did
And
say
I
that. He
believe-
said several times. And my thing is, so why'd you hire her back if she's so horrible? Why you keep going back and forth with her?
Because he
But
wasn't
that's
with Porsha
important.
then, right?
No, he wasn't with Porsha then.
So is Storm gay? Because I think she said when she was in an abusive relationship, she used to beat me up. Or did I hear that wrong?
Who?
She said she was in an abusive relationship, but
Auntie?
I think she said the girl used to beat her up. Okay, what did I write? Because I was
I
like,
don't know
is she
nothing about
gay?
that.
Y'all gotta go back
I
and
didn't hear
listen.
that.
Them shenanigans is crazy.
I think she said her. So y'all need to go see if I'm right about Storm with if she bi or whatever. So then Londi asked her, or somebody asked or said, if you are hurt by being beat up, then why you stand up trying to fight? Oh, girl.
That was a good point. That was.
That
And
was
Storm said,
good.
"No, we're not going to do this. You're not going to take my pain and turn it around on me."
That was
Storm.
very articulate of her
It
to
was
say that, to
very
be able
good.
to. It was. I liked when young people can identify their feelings and where it's
Uh-huh.
going. That was big of her.
Yeah,
I actually
even when they're
I
wrong.
actually said that out loud. I wasn't even concerned about what Lonnie said. That's perceptive to be able to
Oops,
identify
I done
that.
got Sandy out some kind of way. Oh,
Oh,
well, I don't
her.
know what happened. It's gone. Okay, so anyway, where am I at? People feel it's necessary. So do you feel like Portia's picking sides? Because Londi said that she's taking Storm's side.
Yeah, she's not picking sides. She's on Storm's side. There's none for her
Oh,
to pick in her
Definitely on.
mind.
You could
Absolutely.
tell that her aunt said something that stands out is that the Stormy has no respect for her elders, but
Mm-hmm.
she thinks Portia is her elder, and that's the problem. She did
It
oh,
say that.
really is.
So
that
she
makes sense.
respects Portia probably
Yeah,
because Portia can do something for her.
right.
And she probably grew up with her because I wonder if she may be the only girl, and that you know how your mothers are, because I think their mothers are best friends. If
Okay,
they're best friends and you got that's your little friend, she admires you, you grow up admiring that person. I
right.
could see that because I've had relationships. I have a good Sharice's daughter. My daughter used to idolize. She
Oh,
used to talk about her on random. Like it was so weird. She used to one of some of her best days was when she would pack up her clothes, old clothes, and give it to her. And kids grow. I could see that. And for the last 10 years, Portia has been pretty famous,
yeah,
or at
going
least
up
8.
every year.
So she
Yeah.
was probably a teenager
Mhm.
growing up watching somebody that was, pretty admirable to her. You understand
Right.
what I'm
But why is
saying?
Portia taking Storm's side though? Because they have a closer
Because
relationship.
that's probably the closest thing to a, well, I ain't gonna say little sister because Lauren is her little sister, but a
Right.
little sister.
Lord.
I could see that. She was very concerned about her. It was very obvious. Even I was actually surprised against Londi. She was concerned about her. And Simon was too. So Simon knows her importance in her
Okay.
because, yeah, she's a firecracker.
She's a mess. I was reading some of the comments because I was trying to get a feel for the show, but they said they feel like her and her mom are trying to get their own show. Do y'all feel that way?
I
But
can see,
with
I'm
that
telling you,
screaming from last night, I don't
their
know.
own show, I don't know, but secure seat, absolutely.
Absolutely. What do you think,
Absolutely.
Sandy? You
Well,
think they're
I
going to
know
do
it's
their own show?
early yet, but I don't see them being able to maintain a show. Those two,
Oh, so they good, but not that good.
no.
So what y'all think about Dennis and Simon's talk?
I
Okay,
love
so
them.
Simon said
Yeah.
that Mama Gina, well, he said in confession, I don't think he said this to Dennis, needs to sit on the sideline.
He
Do
said
y'all
that to
agree?
her. Mhm.
Oh, she did?
He
Hmm.
did. He said I'm gonna tell you something. Simon, I would, although I ain't gonna lie, I don't see the chemistry between them.
I
I'm not
don't
gonna
either.
lie.
Right.
But I know why she's attracted to him. He's not a he sits he's not intrusive.
Who are you talking
And
about? Dennis or
Simon,
Son? Okay.
Simon.
Okay.
He's not intrusive in a way that's disrespectful. And
Hmm.
he doesn't like, if my husband had sat through my family mess, he would be talking about my family.
Amen.
I would have been mad at him probably.
Mhm.
Simon doesn't do that. He's still concerned about, he's looking at the outside people, and who's outside. Dennis's mother. It's not even Dennis, it's
It's
his
his
mother.
mother. Yeah.
Hmm.
I just think that Dennis is going to be pro Portia. That's what I see. I don't see the chemistry between them, but it doesn't mean that it's not there. We really haven't seen it.
So he
It's
did say
weird.
that to her face. Not okay. I didn't know that. So
Yeah,
Dennis
he
and
did
Simon.
tell him to his face that your mom needs to stay when he didn't say it directly, but he did say
Step back.
something to the
Yeah, I
your
got
mama
that.
needs
He
to
step back.
step out the way.
And he said he wanted his robe, and Simon said, "I have professional moving company to get my stuff."
Mm-hmm.
And then Dennis said that, oh, that's he's calculated. He's been married 5 times. He's not surprised that Simon got a moving company on speed dial.
Right.
Porsha better be prepared. Dennis is
Yeah.
probably the funniest person on this show.
He really
I like
is.
Dennis. Mm-hmm.
You like, so people like Dennis now.
I like Dennis. Yes.
And people
I
want
mean, he wasn't an unlikable person, but the baby
He just
shower
wasn't memorable. Okay.
Yeah, but the baby shower was
Well,
surrounded around her. It was just surrounded around her. He's
Okay.
showing a part of his personality that's independent of Porsha. And it's pretty likable. He's funny. Now I don't know how we're gonna feel if Bravo airs whatever it is that
that's
Yeah.
right.
Porsha is alluding to. But whatever
Yeah.
it is, it was so terrible. I kind of think they are, because I think it's coming on the caveat of get him and his HOs out of here. And his mom.
Oh,
Did y'all hear? I saw that in the
I
preview.
saw that.
What?
Yeah,
What?
so what I think what he said, I'm thinking, I don't know, that's why she responded to get him, his HOs, and his mama out of here.
Why is she so upset about him having a woman there though?
Because she's not over him yet.
I mean, Simon seems to be really calm and putting up with it, and I just don't understand why. But that tells you there that we shouldn't expect anything different, considering they got engaged while they were still married.
Mm-hmm.
It's just me.
You ain't right, Kelly.
It's just a fact.
So Porsha, this is the thing that she said, that she tried to get ahead of whatever happened, but she said that what he said was just so bad that she had to get in front of it.
Whatever.
And
What
she
do we
wanted
think
to make sure
said?
that people knew that her daughter was with her and she's a good mom.
At least she got sense enough to wait, unlike your girl Monique, who got ahead of a story that never was a story.
Right.
She thought she was getting ahead of a story, but it was never made a story.
Mhm.
Porsha is kind of giving you a clue, but we still now going to be wondering what the heck did he say to her?
Because she didn't even, people were asking her last night, she didn't never say what it was. She just said, I don't know if they're going to air it. But she never said what happened.
And Bravo is kind of funny because I'm watching Housewives of Beverly Hills, and I'm on season 3. And on season 3, one of the girls, Brandy, says something to a girl, Adrian. It's a running thing throughout this. I'm on like the
that's all they do.
Episode. Nobody knows the secret. If I was watching this in real time, I would have been ticked.
Yeah,
because you don't know what this. It would drive me if you have no
Beverly Hills is
insane. And it was something that had something to Brandy had said something about her having her children by surrogate.
Surrogacy,
well, apparently the lady put her lawyers on she sued Brandy, but they asked Bravo to remove the rumor. So the rumor won't be talked about, and she doesn't go to the reunion. And so the rumor is talked around. Nobody knows what it is, and they edited it out. And Bravo was mad because right before the season ended, or when it ended, allegedly she went on some talk show and told what it was.
And she told what it was,
And so Bravo was ticked because they didn't scrub, because it doesn't make sense. Like, I would be livid. And so I hope that Porsha getting ahead of this story, now I'm going to be obsessed with knowing what the heck.
They better say what it is.
He said.
I don't know, though, because do you think if they do show what he said, I mean, just because, he said it, but once it gets on television, it makes it bigger. And so do you think it will cause a rift in their co-parenting? Because the world now knows, and they're going to have an opinion about what he said. And so right now they're doing a great job as co-parents.
I don't think it's going to matter.
You don't think
it's gonna,
I think that'll blow over, really.
Yeah.
I pray it does, because I don't want this trip to tear her family apart.
But one thing that tickled
Portia
me,
should ask herself, why is
who
she?
was the one? Who was the person that said that Lauren is having all these people and all these exercises, and the expert is going? It said you having all these people, take
Opening
all
wounds.
air all of their laundry, and then there's nobody, no professional
That was
help.
the eye. That was an excellent point.
Was it the gray hair aunt?
Yes.
Liz, I
Uh-huh.
think so.
It's a good
Yeah.
question.
It was an
Lauren is
excellent
trying to
point.
become that expert, though. She's trying. That's what she's getting into
Who?
as well. Lauren is. She's trying.
Oh.
She's
But you
making
got
that
all
her
these
expertise.
people in the family that have these. I don't think she's there yet. I don't think she's ready.
not.
I think she should have somebody on standby to deal with you
That's
digging
what
up
she's
some
bringing, a
stuff.
life coach. That one lady is left. She's supposed, but that was really the Aunt Liz is right. You can't open wounds and not know
Right.
how to heal them. And that's
Exactly.
what she's more afraid of than anything.
Right.
See,
Right.
So
Miss
that's
Behavior.
actually a good point, because in my
Right.
opinion, the whole Simon and what's his name? Simon and what's his name? Her ex. What's his
Dennis.
name? Yeah, Dennis should be handled differently.
I
It
think so
shouldn't be
too.
handled in front of everybody. That's
Right.
a special kind of bond that needs to be handled. And then Portia needs to work on herself, because it can't be a 3-man party in everything.
She hasn't figured that one out
Yeah,
yet.
Somebody
he has
said
to
that
be
they
able
feel
to
like
bring
Portia
somebody.
wants to do this show to make it seem like 2 men are fighting over her. Like she really don't care about the healing, the co-parenting. She just wants it to look like 2 men are fighting over her.
And that's it. It kind of, sort of.
I'm
It's
ready
not
for the
what's
last
happening.
episode.
It's not
Uh-uh,
what's
Callie,
happening.
you ready? So Miss Behavior says we have to wait to see the episode. Portia is a spin doctor. Portia does know how to spin something. I just don't know if Dennis would say something like that, but I don't know him. He just seems.
I don't know what he could have said.
Yeah.
That would be so bad, because whatever it is, it was related to his daughter.
And I don't know.
But it could be something, because I was thinking, unless he says something like, I was just with her last week or something like that. I don't know. We're just guessing. But it
That
has
sounds
to
good
be.
though, Joy.
I know. It has to be
God.
something like that.
That's a good one.
Because you couldn't say, nobody would say she's a bad mother, even
Right.
if I don't think so. I don't know. It's not like she's abusive, unless he said something horrible about Simon.
Simon and Dennis have developed a bond. Have you noticed that?
I think so.
And I think he has respect for him, but it kind of negates the whole thing that they were friends and him and Dennis knew each other on business and introduced. That wasn't true.
That was not true.
Right.
Because Simon even said if Dennis wasn't her ex, they wouldn't be friends.
Yeah, he sure did. I remember thinking that. I thought that they knew each other.
Me
All these
too.
rumors going around that just simply wasn't true. But yeah, you're right.
Anything else happened on this episode? My notes ended there, so I don't think I watched.
But the fight is about to come up. This is the next scene. One of the things I was trying to show you how sick I am. Me and Callie was talking about it. We were trying to figure out the clothes because we wanted to know when this fight was going to be. Callie done recorded it in slow motion. I ain't gonna lie. I watched it twice.
No,
I watched it twice.
I done watched it 4-5 times myself, but I can't figure it out. Bravo got that stuff blurred.
But she has on the pink dress when they get into this scuffle. And she has she's gonna wear that pink dress in next episode. Whether or not we're
next episode.
Whether or not we're gonna get the tip of it or the end of it, I can't tell. But yeah, we're gonna start to see that's about to come up.
Do you think that this is a good look for her fighting, or y'all?
Yeah, I mean, this is her own show. This is I think Porsha has the recipe for a good show. Like when we were saying that we thought that Candace, like her hater, she has the good recipe. I think Porsha has a good recipe.
Okay.
And she has willing participants.
What's that?
Because one has to assume.
Child, that's the slow motion.
That's the slow motion.
Callie, you is crazy.
The orange. That's the dress.
Okay, yeah. The orange is Lauren.
I just needed to know what she was gonna wear.
So the orange is Lauren, or is the orange?
The orange is Lauren.
Yes,
I don't think
that's what
Lauren's fighting though, right?
No, she ain't fighting, but see, she
she's
can't.
not fighting. But I
And
need to
then
be able
that's
to
it.
identify what somebody was wearing to know when it was going to happen. That's
Right.
all. Because I couldn't figure out what
I
Porsha was
gotcha.
wearing because in the clip Simon is sitting on her. So I
Right.
was
Right.
trying to
Right.
remember
Wow.
something. So when they're wearing it, I said, "Oh, okay, it's gonna happen this day."
So
How
so
come every time Porsha get through fighting, she's crying and yelling? Is that?
That's
She's
Portia is
always on her
unable to
back.
control her emotions.
that's
She's always
emotion.
on her back, laying down, crying. She did the same thing with Kenya, the same thing with Cynthia. I think she genuinely feels bad for her actions after she lays that first punch. But
She needs
what
some
do I know?
serious one-on-one therapy.
And then
Mr.
little
Hayes,
Hoops came to save the day. Don't that girl look like Hoops from Flavor of Love?
who?
Oh,
The superwoman right here.
Um,
Hoops.
who is that?
The assistant.
oh, that other assistant
Oh, her
that
name
was
is
wearing
Lauren
the
too.
braid.
Her
She
name
looks
is
like
Lauren
Hoops
too.
from Flavor of Love.
But Kelly, you're echoing for some reason. Um,
Oops.
so she said Miss Havens said fighting is Portia's brand. Do y'all believe that?
Yep.
Oh,
She loses it. She loses control. Okay. She
I
acts
hate to
off of
say it's her
emotions.
brand, but
It's
she is
turned
kind of
into
known
her
for
brand
it.
over the years.
Yeah.
oh, okay. And
I
then
hate to say that, but yeah, she's done it enough to know that it can happen. And you
Mhm.
know,
Portia is
yeah.
crazy, petty, but pretty but crazy.
Mm-hmm.
The assistant for Portia, yeah, that's Lauren.
Okay.
Her name is Lauren too.
She comes
Um,
across as unable to emotionally
Her name
regulate.
is Lauren.
That is
Yeah.
true.
oh, that's
That
really
is true,
good,
Trina.
Trinity.
Yeah,
Comes
that's
across like
true.
she
That's
is
definitely
unable
true.
to emotionally. Yes. Yeah, that's
So
a
if
good way
she's
to
like
explain
that, then
it.
do you think this trip is a good idea, or just she wanted to show?
I don't think she expected all of these. I think that Portia had this opportunity and she wanted to put her family on.
Mm-hmm.
And she came up with this idea. Dennis was down, Simon was
Simon was down.
down.
Yeah.
But I don't think she expected some of this stuff to happen.
Yeah,
And
I think
Portia
she
isn't a
expected everybody
planner.
to just
It's
fall
not
in
like they
line.
plan this out. You know
Gotcha.
what I'm saying? And say, you play this role, you play this role, you do this.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't think that's it seems too authentic and too raw.
Oh no, this
Yeah.
family ain't gonna do that. I don't think.
Yeah. So you have this opportunity, and I do wonder how if they're still paying people the way that Nene said. Because Nene said the reason she didn't get, they had offered her family a couple of times a spinoff. And the reason she had declined is because she was going to be the only one that got paid. She would have then had to
Split it up.
split it up however she felt necessary.
And that can cause some problems because if you feel like somebody's worth more than others,
Mm-hmm.
everybody can't make the
that wouldn't
same.
be good.
Well, Nene was always a principal. Okay, principals always get paid more.
Yeah.
That's just
Yeah,
a fact.
so
of
she
it.
didn't want to do it like that. So I don't know. I don't know. I respect what she's trying to do. I don't think they anticipated this because the word on the curb was this was hot.
Yeah, they
Like
said it's the
people
one
are
the best show.
expecting this to continue past possibly past these episodes.
Like she's gonna be like another Vanderpump Rules, like have her own.
I can't see that.
You don't?
No, you can
I
see
don't
that
know why.
happening.
I don't watch it. So yeah.
She get more views than Married to Medicine, and they got a whole ensemble
Yeah,
cast.
that's
That's
true.
right.
Married
That's
to
a show I
Medicine don't
like
get
too.
good views.
Yeah, so even if they was paying her $1 million and she had to push it on down, she may get $500,000 and split. Because I mean, I would love to do for a couple of weeks and earn $30,000.
Tell me about
Yeah,
it.
I would too. But I just don't know if we can only see controversy. When is that going to stop? That's all it's been so far.
I
And
mean,
if
this
was
episode
Lauren and they were
4,
offered
it's
another
got to
show,
keep us going.
How
they
many
have to
episodes
really
is it?
pay up.
13?
This ain't the 5th season.
Right, yeah. I mean, and I feel
But
like
I know what you're saying.
because
Yeah.
Lauren's not a professional, there's gonna be some hiccups because she's trying to, and I don't even watch it, and I don't plan on it, but y'all keep me entertained about it.
How are you not watching this?
Because I've been watching Dexter, and it's very good.
Well, Lauren and Portia are having problems because Lauren aired that she was kind of hurt by the
Oh yeah,
relationship
good point. I
and
forgot
how
about that.
Portia took advantage of her. She didn't like working for her, so she
What?
decided. Yes,
She
so
did
Yeah,
say
she
that.
did say
so
that.
she decided that she wasn't going to work for her anymore.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Now
That's a
what?
good one,
Okay, so
Sandy.
what did she say? Was she driving her? What was she doing to her? Did she say?
She didn't
Well,
say anything
she
specific. She just
wasn't.
felt like I could go back to that season. If y'all remember that season, I think that Lauren woke up one day and realized that her whole purpose is pleasing somebody else.
I got you.
I don't feel like she had a purpose because
Right.
she was just like, that's her whole life. Her whole life is running Portia's life. And Porsha trusted her 100% with her. And I think that, she had a
And then
voice,
she got pregnant.
and then she got pregnant.
And
And then
Portia
she
was
had,
mad about that, or what was she mad about?
I don't think she was mad. I think she was a little jealous, but not in a bad way.
Okay.
Not, I will hope you fall down the steps and lose your
Oh, geez.
baby.
Okay, right.
Just jealous in the way of, wow,
She thought she would
I
be
wish
first.
it was me. I'm ready for that too.
But see, she also said stuff like, I mean, you don't want your job. I mean, you still got to work just because you're pregnant. So she ended up talking to her in kind of some mean ways.
I mean,
like,
it's
this
the
is your
truth,
sister, Portia.
but it's the truth though. I
Yeah,
mean,
it is the
But
truth.
I mean, but if that's your sister and she
to her,
pregnant,
it's still her sister who's
right?
pregnant for the first time, and you were clearly jealous of that.
Right.
Don't be mean just because of that. If you
I
want
don't
to
think
treat
she
her
was
like an
being
employee,
mean
treat her
because
like
of
an
that.
employee.
If I have an assistant and you're pregnant, I think that she should have some compassion. But girl, you still gotta go get my coffee if that's your job.
Not your sister. Now you
Okay.
can, with the money
Okay.
she got, she can hire somebody else and let her sister chill for a minute in the pregnancy. I
Portia
mean,
did
I
not
would
like
if
it
I
at
had it
all.
like
I agree,
that.
though.
I would be like, sister girl, you can rest, and they gonna get you and me a coffee. Like, I mean, well, maybe not a coffee when you're pregnant, but you're gonna get a juice.
Portia wouldn't have it. Portia's like, you are still just like you are still my assistant. Go get the cup.
Right.
Lauren said, no, I mean, it's going to be different. I'm going to get tired sometime. I'm not going to be able. I don't want to go to that red carpet with you. And Portia was upset about it. Now,
Yeah,
Lauren
because
had
not
been-
only has she been her assistant, she would walk. Yeah, she was her date. A lot of places. Yeah.
So Mr. Haven said Portia thought she was going to avoid the Simon questions by leaving Housewives of Atlanta. Bravo wasn't letting you get that money, wasn't letting that money get away. So
No, that's actually not true.
So
Portia
tell us,
was supposed to get a special. It was supposed to be on social justice.
it was.
She was supposed to get a show, regardless of her coming back or not. It was supposed to be on social justice. But she broke the internet in the month of May when she popped out.
Oh, you know when time to go, right? Sorry.
Oh, yeah. Okay. When she popped up with her engagement. So that's what the show became.
Yeah, but we didn't want to watch social justice though. We had already said,
and it's not faring well on television.
Yeah, we didn't want to do that. Is she still doing any social justice stuff? I just hope
ain't nothing going on now.
But I mean, you don't have to do it on the streets, but you can still, like Kim Kardashian, they fighting people for the lawyers, trying to get people out of jail. You know, you don't.
She's got a wedding to plan and a baby's daddy to piss off.
Joy, you just proved my point. Oh, what was her point? What was the point? Oh, that was your point. Like they was gonna do social justice, but then they said, girl, you with Simon. You gonna
yeah.
That's your point. I have to go back and read.
I guess my point was they were gonna give her a show anyway.
Yeah.
Because one of the things that this was one of the because of the complaints, particularly from Nene and Mariah, allegedly put that thing up. Because of their complaints. Yeah. Allegedly, because of their complaints, Bravo was doing a couple of things. That's why we got a black girl in New York.
Yeah.
One that they planted in Miami. One that they didn't plant it in. Although they had already had Garcelle, you could
they got
argue
the Asian girl.
Yeah, that it was coming. You could argue that. I'm not saying that it was 100% that, but I do believe that that's some of the reasons why it was kind of a growing thing. But they were supposed to give her one and Candy one. And if you all remember, Candy started filming hers over a year ago.
The old lady
When
gang
that,
one.
mhm, when they had lost their first inspection or did an F inspection,
Right.
that was filmed and filming
Really?
halted. And
Well,
they
you can't
halted.
come back from that.
Yeah,
There's no.
it halted.
Mm-hmm.
It halted. So
Oh.
I was thinking maybe they didn't have material, something was going on. If you remember COVID, it was so many restrictions and stuff around what you could do, what you can't do, how many people you could have. So I just assumed that it was something like that. Matter of fact, I want to say that Candy was filming right when the pandemic happened.
It probably was.
Yeah, Candy was actually filming already. Because if you remember, one of the arguments from Nene and Candy was so and so they don't have a show. Candy was like, "You only saying that because I got a show."
Right.
Candy had just gotten
Got her
new
show.
Mm-hmm.
Well, somebody said they think Porsha is an activist, not an activist. She's doing it for the show.
I love it. I agree. That's a good one.
Porsha could still have done the show and touch. I mean, I just want to know if she's doing something.
I
or
don't
if it
think
was
that
just,
I'm saying that I don't think Bravo wanted to go in that direction.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Right.
I don't think that they wanted to go in that direction because she
that
could have
was my
easily
saying,
teamed
too,
up with
that-
Yandy and they did some stuff because Yandy was real
Yeah.
active in that, and Yandy just moved to Atlanta. So
So
I
are
could
they still
see-
doing anything? We need to find out because if it was just for TV, I'm gonna be mad.
Well, I just think that it was. I mean,
Go ahead
even
and get
if
you
it
some
was
add-ons
for
if it's just
TV,
for TV.
she sacrificed her freedom. That's a
On
big
camera.
deal.
When
I wouldn't do
They
it.
said she made sure the cameras
I'm
was
not going
there.
to jail on camera or off camera.
I ain't going to jail for none of y'all.
Let me be crystal clear here.
I ain't going to jail for nobody.
Yeah.
Look at that look on
Got
your
that.
face.
I agree with you. I ain't
I
going
mean,
to jail for
no
none of y'all.
disrespect
And
to
I love
nobody.
y'all, but
I'm
y'all
not
gonna
going
be
to
in jail
jail
alone.
for nobody. And one of
Got
those
that right.
times, they were trying to charge Porsha with a Class C felony.
All of them were. And
No.
I think because
No,
she
but
was
that's
there.
a felony. Like
Yeah.
they changed the
Really?
classification
They
of
did.
what.
Yes.
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 What?
Porsha was on the show
Like
and
that's
couldn't
not
explain.
so to sit up here and say that what she did wasn't a big deal. It's a real big deal.
Porsha was on the show and couldn't explain
Like if
correctly.
you get a felony, do you know that there are certain things you can't even vote in some states?
Yeah, but
Like that ain't funny.
Oh, Misbehaving said Porsha was on the show and couldn't explain qualified immunity. I hope she what?
A lot of people can't. Come on.
Yeah,
But
but
is she
Porsha
doing the
also
social
couldn't explain
injustice
the Underground
stuff?
Railroad. Let's be clear.
Well, that's true too. And her dad, yeah, she know
And
Underground
her-
Railroad.
you know, Jose
And she
was
didn't
like-
know it was 365 days in a year. Y'all leave Porsha alone. Look, I said it, then I said y'all leave Porsha
But right, Misbehaving. Thank you for
alone. In a
that.
1 or 2 nights
You're
in jail.
right. But most people don't know what qualified immunity means. Though.
Spending 1 or 2 nights in jail isn't anything. It would be for me because I can't do it.
Right.
Me either.
Don't
I
even
can't
want
do
to
it.
visit. Okay.
Which
Don't even
reminds me,
wanna
I got a
visit.
ticket to pay for. Lord Jesus,
Oh.
have mercy.
You better pay
I
that
ain't
ticket.
had a ticket in 25 years. I got a ticket about 3 weeks ago. I need to pay it before the
Don't
25th.
you get no failure to appeal, okay?
I gotta
Okay,
get
I ain't gonna.
The penalties are
I
worse
don't
than
want
the
to stay
ticket.
no nights in jail.
I
Look,
can't-
I got
right.
arrested
do it.
once. I was 18 years old, and I was sitting by the what do you call it, the bars, praying like, where is my stepfather?
Well, I can't do
He
it.
left before me. When I got arrested, he left the house before me. Like, why am I still sitting in it?
I am not
Oh
going in
my
the
God.
Crossbar Hotel. That's what I call it. We're not going in there. She needs to know if she's advocating it. I mean, but she don't know a lot. I mean, Porsha don't know a lot. So
Well, that's obvious. Okay.
Okay.
Some of her pearls of
misbehaving.
wisdom.
I mean, but how old were you when you did that? Now we in the 40s. We can't do that when you're 40.
Oh, Misbehaving spent a night or two for
I was
fighting.
like 19. No, was I? I think I was 19.
I
And
can't do
was
it at 40.
terrified. I was there for a couple of hours and was in tears.
I couldn't make it.
Nah, I
Anything
can't
that's
do
happened
that.
on this show that I need to know about? Because that's all my
And
notes.
it was a sale that had
Uh-uh.
men and women in it. Like,
Oh, it was
when
a
did these
co-ed sale? Oh, heck no.
men and women?
I
I
tell you,
can't
I
see it
can't
right
go
And
to
now.
this
jail. I
guy was
can't
trying to
even
ask me a
visit.
bunch of questions. I'm
Okay.
like, why are you talking to me? I'm in jail. Like, why are you talking to me? All I kept saying is, where is my stepfather? Why is he not here?
I see your face. You look just like
No, there's nothing
you be
else on
fighting.
my name.
You don't still be fighting, do you? You and Porsha need to hang out because she still be fighting too. So
Lord. I
If
hope
somebody
not.
run up, they get right. Run up, you get done up. Okay.
but see, why y'all hanging in spots where people gonna run up on you anyway? Like
Look,
you
can't
should
help where you
know
live all the time.
That's
Look.
ghetto.
that's
I wanted to
ghetto.
say it.
Like
That's ghetto.
that is for real ghetto. Like you don't need to hang around them people no more. Okay, we ain't going nowhere without 5 stars. Okay, no. Porscha's show has been boring up until last night. Now let's see if next week episodes live up to the edited previews.
Yes.
Right.
That's
The
why I said
edited
that finally
previews.
come up. But yeah, it takes a couple of days. Like right now, we still don't know all these people's names. We
I don't
forget.
know their names.
So and they jumped into the meat pretty quickly. They got us on this trip. That's pretty quickly. But it's a lot of elements for a storm. You got the robe, this girl, and then
The girl
this guy.
coming.
Well,
You
that's gonna be wonderful to get to. That's gonna have us going. Okay, so that will get everybody excited to see that how that resolves because
Mhm.
Portia's not going to be able to contain herself. Okay.
But so, what does the girl look like? Have they said what she looks like?
They showed her, but you couldn't really get a good view because they showed through like it was like slats or whatever. So we didn't get to see her whole self. But
Well,
we
I
saw her
just hope
come
she don't go
in
to Simon's
and
pool
hug.
with
She
a
came in
bikini
and
on.
hugged not Simon, Dennis. So we know it's her.
Well, as long as she
And
don't
they
go to
call her
Simon's
work.
house,
They call her work.
that's the word. If she
Yeah.
go to Simon's house with a bikini on and she got a big booty, Porsha, you in trouble, girl. You in danger.
Danger,
You in danger, girl. Don't let her around
danger.
Simon with no big old booty, honey. Let's see. When you're black and south. Well, I mean, people gonna try you all the time, but you just don't let them. They never succeed. Just say you ain't
Girl,
gonna
imagine
succeed.
your man, you dating this guy, and for your birthday, he flewed or flowed. What's the word? What's the word?
Flued.
Yeah, flewed you out to Mexico, and you realize this is a trip with your baby mama.
How did you like when Dennis said to Simon, "See what you're getting into"? Whoa! Oh man, that was very telling.
Okay, I have one last question, and then we can go unless you have some more. Do you all think that Simon? Well, do you all think that Porsha really likes Simon? And do you all think that Simon really likes Porsha? It's 2 part. What y'all think?
Yes,
Yeah.
I do.
I
Think
think
he
so.
likes her, and I think she likes him.
You
I
think
just
she
don't
does?
think she over him, over Dennis.
Okay.
She's got some unfinished business with Dennis.
Mm-hmm.
So if
That's
Dennis wanted her
because-
back, do you think she would go back? If he
No.
said no, okay.
No, she's
Especially
done
the way
with
she's
him that
getting
way.
in there with that mama. No, she's done.
She's done with
Okay.
him. Melanie, she's not Melanie. She don't wallow. She wallow.
Melody done been on some date, but how long has it been? Was Porsha fast though, honey? Porsha like see you in 1 week and you be engaged, so we
We
can
all know that.
We
Before
can't
the
compare
divorce.
Melody and
That's
Porsha.
fact.
Okay?
That's fact.
Right about that, okay?
That's
It's
Vito.
fact.
That yeah.
The
Porsha
ink
owns
is
the neck.
even dry, okay? On the
Right.
tip.
Right.
Honey, Porsha still got the little semen on her blue dress, honey, and she's moved on.
Not the Bill Clinton dress. I cannot believe she did
Yes, honey, she
Look at the look on Joy's face.
honey, she is moved on. I ain't mad at Porsha. If you can do it, you can do it. And she moves up. Unless
But you know what?
Go ahead.
As far as we know, she moved
Gina
up.
tried to let Portia know to go ahead and get married. And
I said that. I told y'all.
Really?
No,
I said, "Oh, I'm engaged."
She said
He missed the whole picture,
Yeah,
okay?
she said, "Do you want to be a wife or a fiance? No, do you want to be a wife or a baby mama?" She
And
said,
she
"We have
knew her
already a
son. Gina
fiance."
knew her son.
She
And
mixed.
Dennis says, well, I got to pass because after all, I didn't walk down the aisle yet, okay? And the baby's not here yet. So I still can do my thing, you know? And and Portia lost out, okay? Portia didn't get the memo. She's saying, well, I'm engaged.
She
But
didn't
y'all
get
think
it.
they would have
I
got married though?
remember
He
that
would have been.
very well, Sandy. I remember that very well. I remember saying, if that ain't no warning, Portia, I mean, she was saying we can work this out, Mary. This ain't gonna work. You marry him. She was
Right.
pressuring her to marry her, but Portia wanted
I
this
wonder
dream
why though.
wedding.
Why was she pressuring her?
I think the mother foresaw a lot of
Exactly.
her sons. She knows
Exactly.
her baby better than anybody.
Yes.
So are you saying she know that her baby was cheating and all that?
I don't know if she
No,
knew
she knew that if she better lock him down, that's what.
or she wasn't going to get him.
He was gonna
I
keep
think
playing.
yes.
Yeah.
Or the real talk, he could have been talking to her about some of his frustrations.
Oh,
He could have been.
Right.
He could have been
That's true.
upfront a little bit with his mom about where he was standing in a lot of things. You have to
Right.
remember, Portia was stubborn. She refused to move. All those concessions he was making, and she wasn't making any.
Exactly.
I do agree with that.
Oh.
I do agree with that. He was making. He would drive. No way I would do that every day. Like
Wouldn't
an
you?
hour and a half to get to work every day.
Ain't no
stuck in
way.
traffic from Duluth to going back to Atlanta.
And I feel like
He
Dennis
agreed
from
to it
watching this,
though.
it's very
Huh?
compromising. He seems like
I
he
mean,
compromised.
He did.
He was
tried-
accommodating towards Portia.
Yeah.
He was
He
willing to
is.
do that. if
Simon,
she
on the
put him
other
out.
hand, is not. Simon's like, I ain't about to move out here.
No.
Handle your business. I got 4
Absolutely.
moving companies.
But
on
that's
call.
what Dennis should have done.
Yeah.
He should have.
But you see, Portia respects that kind of behavior because
I told
it's a
y'all
little like
that's her.
Cordell. Cordell
likes
had
that
her in
party.
check, okay?
She likes
But
it.
I wouldn't want to be in check though.
Well,
I mean,
that's
I
what
would
she
like Dennis.
responds to, whether you agree
She
with it or
does.
not. That's
If you're
what
a $40 million
Portia
man,
responds to
control
a guy
me.
like that,
Oh,
okay?
control me, honey, with $10 as
Control
long
me.
as you
But
let me spend
where
that
has it gotten her? Where has it gotten her?
I don't know. Hopefully, a life of
on the
love.
pursuit of Portia. That's what she
Right.
goes.
On the pursuit of
So Joyce, Miss Baby said you looking beautiful, but you're going down the wrong
I
road.
read that.
Talking about
Wrong
marriage.
road, wrong road.
Miss Gina wanted Portia as a daughter at first.
She did. She did.
Aw.
She did.
I kind of like Dennis more than Simon, so but you can't go back, I guess.
Dennis,
Simon
Simon really has
Portia
to
as a daughter-in-law.
One of
He
the
don't want
questions that Portia, what, huh?
What now?
I don't think Miss Gina wanted Portia as a daughter-in-law.
Oh, initially,
The first thing she said to her is, "Where's the prenup?" I don't think she trusted Portia.
But that don't mean
That
Well,
was
that.
the
that
first time
is-
she met
the
her. though.
finance is
That
another
was the
thing.
first time she met her, though.
Yeah, that's different.
That was
I mean,
different.
we should get a
but
prenup.
we all know with Portia, the first time, the second date is the wedding. I mean, so that's the point they
Portia was
want
doing
her.
a prenup, though. If y'all remember, Portia, that was mandatory for her.
Yeah,
She
I feel like
didn't
everybody
mind.
should get a prenup.
Portia didn't mind doing a prenup.
Yeah.
She was just kind of thrown off. Remember, she spit that wine back in the glass when she asked her. Portia she didn't have an objection to doing a prenup.
I mean,
I don't
even us
remember if
with
she
our
did or
little money
didn't.
need a prenup
She didn't.
nowadays. If you
Because
got
she
your own
had
house,
things to
and all
protect
that.
herself.
get you a prenup because he ain't taking nothing. You hear me?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Anything else, y'all? If
No,
not,
it's
we
been
night
fun
night.
talking to you guys. Love you and goodbye.
All
Well,
right,
I
Alex,
have
before we get
enjoyed
off, are we
myself
going-
tremendously.
We enjoyed
Thank
having you.
We
Yes,
enjoy
Sandy, you have
having
to come
you,
back.
Sandy.
So,
Oh, I will. I'll be a regular. So one of y'all on again.
that's what I was about to ask before we got off.
I
Oh,
had
and then
no
another
idea.
thing I want to talk about is Callie brought up a great thing. We want to do a year-end review to kind of review all of reality TV. So we're gonna do a few little hot topics like Jen Shaw's arrest, Porsha and Fallon, Dennis, and all them. And I don't know when we're gonna do that though, y'all. So y'all need to let me know and we'll
I'm
get back.
off. We off. I think most people are going to be off because Christmas is on Saturday.
Yeah.
A lot of people will still be off on Monday.
Uh-huh.
Because even if some people even work on Friday because of Christmas Eve, maybe
Oh, really?
or Thursday, their last day. A lot of people don't have to go back to work to Tuesday or Wednesday. So maybe Monday would be good. I don't know what you all are doing. I'm off next week.
I can do Monday. I don't know what time. I'll let y'all know.
Because we can kind of get to the same time.
Yeah, we can do the same. 5:30 is fine with me. 5:30 Monday is fine with me. So are we gonna do the year in review? What are we gonna do? When are we gonna do that? Are we just gonna do?
Let's do that then.
Okay,
We can do
we'll do that
Porsha and a real review.
because we don't have Huntsville anymore.
I know that was it.
No
We'll
Potomac
have
or
Tulsa.
Huntsville. I'm sad, y'all. Those are my favorite too.
Oh, that's my baby too. That's my love.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll do the year in review next Monday at 5:30, and then Porsha show after that, or we can switch it up however y'all want to do it. I want to say follow us on Instagram, Twitter. I want to use this one, but Joy don't know who she is, so we'll use this one. Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. We have all of it. Follow us on all social media, and I think that's it. Y'all ready to go?
That's it.
Thank you, Sandy. We had fun. Thanks everybody who was on with us.
Thank you.
Let's piece it out.
I enjoyed you. Thank you.
I enjoyed you too.
Have a good one. Oh, Merry Christmas, guys.
Yeah, Merry
Merry
Christmas. Happy holidays.
All right.
Wonderful.